Namaskar. Raviji was known to my family when my grandfather was one of the first 5 Indian governors in 47. And frequently all the great musicians and dancers were invited at the Raj Bhavan in Nagpur. Nagpur was the capital of central provinces and Berar. And from that time, Raviji remembered me as a little girl. And uh, quickly, I must recount that he had a little dance competition with me once. Because as you know, he learned dance before he took up sitar. And he used to dance with his elder brother, Shankar. So we had quite hilarious moments of competing in dance steps. He was a rasika, an aesthetician, aesthete. I don't like aesthete, it sounds like a gali, but a rasika. To his fingertips. He adored beauty in every form, be it woman, be it painting, be it nature, whatever. And he adored my mother. My mother was then on many of these All India radio committees when Humayun Kabir was a minister for INB, and Raviji also visited our home in Bombay very often. And when he started, as Jatin mentioned, Bhulabai Desai Institute, he started his Kinnara, his organization. Kamlaji was there. He invited me to dance for the inauguration and then several times also. When he, there are several, in 1967, when I was married to Lalit and we were in Geneva, I was invited by Shankar, his, Mani was then in Belgium, and there was an Indo-Luxembourg Friendship Society set up. So Luxembourg had first day Raviji, Panditji playing, second day me dancing on the spool tape. Those days, you know, you just had those. And of course Raviji got standing ovation and whatnot, why not? And Mani just nudged me sitting and says, well, girl, what are you going to do tomorrow? I said, wait and see. And next day, I must say, Raviji was one of the first to stand up and give a standing ovation. And I'll never forget that. We've talked about humility and his charm. It's so true. He's a very, very warm person. And several times when he married Sukanya in Tirupati and then came to Delhi, I believe I was one of the first few whom they contacted and came home to dinner. And my mother happened to be with me from Bombay, and they recounted so many old stories, and I sang some of the ragas that we had got from Sangeet Ratnakar. I was researching Jayadev's Geetu Govinda, and the ragas were not found. Everybody sang Geetu Govinda any which way, and Jivan Paniji, my mentor and guide, researched, and so I said, Raviji, listen to this. This morning Shubhendra and I were talking about that. When he said Dhani is exactly the Ashtapadi, Pashyati Dishi Dishi Rahasi Bhavantam, and that we said to Gunakri. The Gunakri is the rag that Jayadev mentions. Gunakri is the rag we got from Sangeet Ratnakar, and when I sang that, he said, "Ha, ye to dhani hai," you know. So I said, "Why? It's like saying my mother looks like me, rather than saying that I look like my mother." So Gunakri precedes dhani by several centuries. But he laughed, and then of course he enjoyed that very much, and he took the Shakya and a couple of things from us, which was so beautiful. I don't know whether he played later or not, but just the idea that he loved our work, our research, and had the nobility of spirit to ask for the Arona, Avrohana, Vadi, Vivadi, Samadhi Swaras and the Jiva Shloks and all, Jiva Swaras. And then I would say, in the last word, that the more we talk about him, the more we invite his soul, his spirit, to hover above strife-torn India. I really would pray to his spirit that what he has done for the world music and for the world, and we talked about Kosovo and Bosnia, I think today we need more than ever Raviji's spirit of giving, of Shanti Mantra, of his music of harmony, love and beauty. I send up my prayers and my homage to Raviji.